women do not date out of their race enough, and God, please release my sisters from the shackle of only dating black men. I feel like it's time for us to explore our options. It's way more of life to see, way more experiences to have.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as for the title guys, you can see in today's video, we're going to be talking about this gorgeous goddess that you guys are viewing her on your screen because she was giving us the story about how this male that she had been seeing, this male literally tried to force himself to be living within her apartment. This is why I continue to ask y'all ladies, where do you guys be finding these type of meals? Because oh my god, the story that I continue to see you ladies bringing on here when it pertains to, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be referring to one of the lowest hanging group of society. Nonetheless guys, listen to this story and then we will come back with more.
I never thought this could happen to me, but I was almost a victim of homosexuality, bitch. So the guy that I've been seeing, note, it's not serious, and we don't even live in the same city. He asked me on Sunday, he was like, well, what's your address? I want to send you some champagne and flowers. And I'm like, okay, that's so sweet. I give him my address, and he was like, well, I'm going to place the delivery for Tuesday at 3 o'clock, because I know that you have to work at 4 o'clock. So I'm like, okay. Mind you, this is on Sunday that he mentioned this to me, and I'm just in my head like, well, why can't he place it for today, for me to get it today? Or for me to get it on Monday? Like, why does it have to be on Tuesday? Like, Tuesday comes around, I'm getting ready for work, and 3 o'clock is approaching. Now, I didn't get like a call, a text, or anything from him updating me on this delivery. Mind you, I have to be to work at 4 o'clock. He ends up texting me, he's like, hey, I just got into the city, I'm done with all my meetings, I have a nice bottle of champagne, I want to come drop it off to you. Still no mention of the flowers, but I'm just assuming like, okay, maybe because he has the champagne, he went to go get the flowers himself, he just wants to drop them off so he can see me. Cool. So just as I finished getting ready, my manager is like, oh, there's actually no shift tonight, it's canceled, enjoy the day off. I'm still playing it to the guy like I gotta work. So I asked him, I'm like, well, how far are you away because I'm about to leave out for work? This man says that he's 5 minutes away from my house. I thought you just got to the city. How are you 5 minutes away from my house? I'm like, oh, okay, that's quick. That's perfect. He comes to the door. He has the champagne in hand. No flowers. Now, at this point, I'm confused because it's almost 3:30 and still no delivery, still no mention of the flowers, nothing. We're talking, he's chatting me up, and he finally brings up the flowers. This man says to me, oh, I'm so sorry. I messed up the flower delivery, but I can go pick them up right now and I'll bring them back when you get off of work. What time do you get off? So I tell this man, I'm like, sir, I don't get off until after midnight. It's going to be late. And he's like, oh, no, that's fine. I have a meeting in the morning anyways, and I know you won't be up early enough for me to come drop them off and then head to my meeting. So he was like, I'll just come drop the flowers off after you get off of work, and maybe we can have some of that champagne. That right there threw me for a loop because I'm like, now just invite yourself into my house and invite yourself to my champagne. I laugh it off and I'm like, yeah, maybe. Emphasis on a maybe. After he leaves, he texts me like a few minutes later, oh, I picked up the flowers. So I ended up telling him, I'm like, oh, well, actually my shift is canceled. Can you take me to run some errands? He says yes, but he's like, before we go, do you mind if I come up and change into something a bit more comfortable? I brought my jeans with me. I'm like, sure. He comes up, he changed into his jeans, but after that, he was like, oh, I have to make a phone call to my son really quick. He calls his son, and as the son picks up, mouthing to me, oh, I'm going to step into the bedroom really quick. I can't even stop him. He's walking into my bedroom. And I'm just like, well, make yourself at home, why don't you? After a phone call, we go run my errands. He doesn't pay for none of my stuff. Yuck. Then after that, we go out to dinner. He's just bringing up how he got to go to this meeting in the morning. And he was like, well, you know, I didn't book a hotel room and I'm not trying to be presumptuous, but am I staying at your place? And I laugh it off because I don't think that this man is serious. But as I'm looking at him while I'm laughing, baby, he's serious. I immediately stopped laughing and I told this man, you're not staying at my place. And he was like, oh, well, okay, I'll just book my hotel room then. Y'all, the night was so awkward after that, but he took me home. He helped me bring my bags upstairs. Before I reached my door, I was assuming that he was going to be right back on his way downstairs and on his way to his hotel room. That was not the case. So he gets inside and he's chatting me up again, I guess with the hopes that I would change my mind and let him stay, but that was not happening. So maybe about 5 minutes after the conversation dies out, he says, well, I booked my hotel room. Guess it's time for me to go. And as I'm walking this man to the door, he stops and asks me, do you want to come with me? And I'm like, absolutely not. So he just leaves after that. But all of that's to say, hide your apartments, hide your houses, because these men are trying to stay with anybody.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. And this story, in my opinion, it is so scary. This is exactly why I continue to ask y'all, where are you guys encountering these type of meal? Because I could never. Soon as the well, first and foremost, this meal wouldn't even have my address to begin with. But let's just say hypothetically, for whatever reason, I go out of my mind and I give this meal my address. There's no way that this meal would have been able to come up into my place that I'm paying for and feel so comfortable for him to be doing all of these stuff. Nonetheless, guys, you guys already know I had to bring a few comments on here for you guys. So as you guys can see, the first commentator say, I had a man tell me he was planning me a nice Valentine's Day surprise and it was gonna be so elaborate. Why this man tell me it was at my apartment? How? The F? The content creator responded by saying, oh my effing God. This one say he was looking around like it's looking cozy in here. She said, stop. This one say, dating or not, this is rude as hell. And she responded by saying, and tacky, absolutely. I mean, guys, but can we really expect anything more from the lowest hanging group of society? This is precisely why I continue to come out here and tell y'all, these men be having a fit whenever a black woman simply require them to have a job, you require them to have a car, you require them to just come out here and live like the rest of these law-abiding citizens. These men have some audacity. These men be walking around here homeless and be having such a huge inflated ego. This one say, tell me why you would expect a man to pay for your groceries. We already know this is indeed a dust bucket, right? This one responded by saying, because she is not a pick me. This one say, oh nah, the stepping into the bedroom for the phone call? Is he cool? This one say, why is it so common in the Western world that a man moves into a woman's house? This is exactly what I'm saying. Guys, and I don't know if it's thankfully because I don't really entertain any of these lowest hanging fruit. But oh my God, the stories that I be seeing black women coming out here and telling. And once again, she didn't necessarily say what the race of this meal was, but I can go out here and bet on it that she was referring to one of the lowest hanging group of society. This one say he definitely was scoping out your place. This one says saying he'll send me flowers and him showing up instead when he didn't already have my address would have disgusted me. This one say this is so scary. Unrelated, you're so beautiful. This one say it's giving he needed a place to stay. I mean, we already do that. This one say immediately. This one say I was dating a guy for a few months, invited him over for a nightcap. First thing he said was, quote unquote, I can see myself playing my game in here. My stomach instantly started to hurt and put him out. Block. This one said that was so premeditated of him. This one say a vampire from Sinners almost got you, friend. She responded by saying, yo, now I gotta go see this movie. This one say he lied about the flowers to get your address so he could Google if it was a suitable living space for you. This one say the way I found my ex Googling squatters, right? Oh my God, when he was in my apartment. Oh, this is not funny, but again, where are you ladies finding these type of leash? Like, oh my God, this is scary. She responded by saying, excuse me? This one said, girl, check your room for hidden cameras. This one said, these men are homeless and very much audacious. This one say, I literally don't give men my address. If they want to send me anything, literally just send me money. This is exactly what I'm saying, because this lady, she's so beautiful. Of course, she's gonna have some of the lowest hanging group of society trying to have access to her. And unfortunately, it seemed like she made it very easy too. But just like someone mentioned, this was all premeditated. This male was spying on her. Oh my God, this story, it is so scary, guys. This one say, you're too pretty to be distrusting. Exactly. A man has literally bought me a Hermes bracelet. Lady Dior drove 2 hours to give me soup when I was sick, etc. And I still didn't let him see the door of my apartment. People are crazy. Please stay safe. Even women too. This one say, I tell men that I don't live anywhere. Let them think I'm a put together homeless woman. This one say, he would have never moved out. Exactly. This one say, never give a man your address for flowers. If he wants to get you flowers for delivery, how him deliver them to a UPS store or nearest postal office. This one say, these men are way too trusting, because what if I were a serial killer? And ladies and gentlemen, once again, I'm laughing, but this matter, it is very scary. Ladies, we have to protect ourselves. These men are unhinged. These men are homeless, but somehow they still manage to have such a huge ego. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this lady coming out here telling us that this male basically were trying to force himself to become one of her roommates. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole predicament. What are your thoughts and opinion are, please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable, because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs, and then still let them get the credit for it.